Hello, welcome. My name is Miss Akilah with the St. Johns County Public Library System, and I want to welcome you to a wonderful, fancy ball that we're going to be having this afternoon. So, happy Tuesday. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful week and a great start off to your summer vacation. Please remember to check our website for all of the amazing and wonderful programs that we have scheduled for you. You can register right along on our website for any of our fantastic programs. We have tons of them, so please sign in. We got tons of stuff for you guys this summer. Now, I need you guys to remember that for joining this program today, you do get to use the secret code. Ooh. And the secret code this afternoon is Miss Akilah 01. All lowercase. So make sure when you log on to the Read Squared Summer Reading Program, you guys punch in those fantastic secret code letters and numbers. All right? We're going to get started here shortly. But first things first, you guys at home, while we're getting ready here to get started in a few minutes, again, my name is Miss Akilah, please welcome yourselves by putting your name in the little comment section so I know who's here joining in on our fantastic fancy afternoon. Now, what might make you fancy? Did you guys get all fancy at home? Some fancy things might be perhaps a fancy dress. Or maybe you decide to wear a shawl with that fancy dress if it shows a little much skin, right? I have this amazing shawl, but it's so hot outside. I don't want to put on all the fur, but this has lots of holes. It's nice and breathable, so I can breathe in this beautiful air that we have right now. Although it is kind of hot, so it's really beautiful. Now, I need to finish getting fancy because it's a fancy afternoon, and I decided to wear some special fancy jewels today. So I'm going to wear my rubies and diamonds. First, I'm going to put on my earrings. Have you guys ever put on fancy earrings? Has anyone? Have you? Let's put on our first set. I'm going to put on this one on my right ear. Oh, missing the hole. There it is, almost. You guys getting fancy at home? Fancy at home. There's one earring in. You guys getting all ready? Fantastic. Welcome, 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 Raga. So happy to see you guys this afternoon. I've got my second fancy earring. I'm gonna slide that on in my ear, getting all gussied up for our exciting fancy afternoon. So second earring going in, putting on my little back. Ta-da! Looking good. How you guys doing at home? I got my earrings. Looking fancy. Now, last but certainly not least, I need my fancy necklace. Ooh, look how it sparkles. So at home, maybe you guys want to put on your fancy things. Maybe you're already all fancied up. I'm going to put my necklace on. Wow, look how it sparkles. Isn't that a beautiful necklace? So pretty. We're going to get started here just in a second. So I'm all fancied up. Now, what other things might you guys use at home to get fancy besides putting on a fancy dress or putting on some fancy jewelry? Maybe you guys might decide to put on some fancy smell good. Ooh, this is a fantastic Burberry scent that's unisex. That means boys and girls can both wear it. And whoever wears it, it smells to their special scent. So this is very cost effective because guys and girls can wear it, right? Yep, great idea. But it's way too hot and there's too many bugs right now. So we're not putting on any smell good. No way, not at all. So other things to get fancy would be some stunning sunglasses, right? Looking pretty fancy in your sunglasses, getting ready for the red carpet, right? Well, I don't need those just yet. We're not gonna make our way just yet. So again, my name is Miss Akilah. Hello. And I'm with St. Johns County Public Library System, and we're getting ready to have a fancy afternoon. That's right. So welcome, welcome everybody. Now, what other things might we do to get fancy? There's one really obvious one, right? A hat! A hat can be super duper fancy. They can have feathers in them. Ooh, feathers in a hat is super fancy, like Puss in Boots. Oh, he has a super fancy feather that's really long and tall, and he puts it on his head. It's pretty cool, like that. Boop. That's a fancy hat, right? How's it looking? Guys, gals at home, do you guys have some cool hats that you might put on to get fancy? Maybe a cowboy hat? Maybe a superhero hat? All kinds of hats you can wear to get fancy, right? Yep. Well, what other things might you guys use to get fancy?
How about a feather boa?
Ooh, that's super duper fancy, right? And you can swish it, and you can be so graceful if you swish it about, and you're fancy. Oh, they're over top of your shoulder. Fancy. Yes, feather boas, they're fantastic for being fancy. Well, what other things might you use? Yeah, somebody at home guessed it. That's right. A set of gloves, and not just any gloves, but nice, soft satin gloves. They can be in any color. Pink, purple, red, black, white, any color, and they definitely fancy up any outfit. That's right. There's gloves for everybody. Well, we're going to get started with a fancy book first. And this book is called The Bow Weevil Ball. Oh boy, that's just kind of like how we're getting ready to have a little ball. Well, they're going to get dancing in this book. Are you guys ready? This was written by Kelly Murphy, and she also did the illustrations. We have permission to read this book. And it goes just like this. Red was a small beetle. He was so small, he barely fit in the beetle family picture. Come to think of it, he might have been the smallest beetle ever. Like, so tiny. Can you guys show me really small at home? Really tiny? That's right. He was really tiny. Way down there. Can you see him? He's hiding. Just so small. That's right. He's really, really little. While looking out the window early one morning, Red noticed a mail bug putting a letter in the mailbox. Maybe it was for him. He raced outside. Then he stacked small stones higher and higher and higher until he reached the opening. But Red felt the stones start to tumble. Oh! So he grabbed the edge of the mailbox and pulled himself inside. Whew! That was a close call. He made it. You see all the stones toppling? What a brave little beetle. Inside the mailbox was an invitation for the beetles to attend tonight's Bow Weevil Ball. Well, there really wasn't much time to get ready. Red had to hurry if he wanted to look his absolute best, using the invitation as a parachute. What a great idea! Can you guys at home pretend that you have a parachute and you're sailing whoosh, all the way down, floating to the ground? That's right. He jumped out of the mailbox and safely floated to the ground. Just like that. He's really light though, so don't jump off anything too high at home, okay? Don't want you to get hurt. Now, Red tried on all his brother's old hats and ties. See? A hat? And I almost forgot. Bow ties, right? You can wear a bow tie or a straight tie. Those are really fancy. Well, nothing seemed to fit. He started to feel discouraged. Oh, a jump in the refreshing lavender fields and a quick toothbrushing lifted his spirits. Red cleaned up nicely. Ooh, the lavender fields. See? He put on some smell good. It's not too hot there yet. And he brushed his teeth so his breath doesn't stink. Can you guys smell my breath? It doesn't stink. I brushed my teeth this morning. Did you brush your teeth? You better have. Well, when Red wanted to look in the mirror, his big brothers wouldn't budge. He was too small to push them aside, and they were much too busy primping. Primping? That's a fancy word for finishing getting ready, right? Yep. The guys were primping just like ladies do. Everybody primps. Don't be scared. All the guys are primping right in the mirror. Worst of all was when they left Red behind in their rush to get to the ball. Oh no, they had forgotten him and he didn't know how to fly. He was so small, he didn't know how to fly yet. Oh man. Luckily, a cricket that was one of the musicians of the ball hopped by. He might be Red's only chance to get there on time. So Red gathered up his courage, grabbed hold of the cricket's leg, and held on for dear life. Have you guys ever had to hold on for dear life? Like maybe mom, if she was trying to leave the house and you didn't want her to go, hold on to that leg for dear life. Make her drag you out the door, right? Don't let her get away. After a wild ride, they finally arrived at the ball. Red discovered that beetles were definitely not meant to hop. Feeling a little frazzled, he patiently waited in line to be greeted by the host. But the big Bow Weevil didn't notice him, so Red just walked inside. Have you guys ever done that? Like nobody noticed you, so you were like, oh well, I guess I'll just go on in then. Nah, right? We always get noticed. Well, Red could not have imagined a more beautiful ball. Lanterns twinkled in the trees. They're outside like we are. That's so cool. And what else? The flowers filled the air with a sweet scent. Oh, we've got tons of flowers out here. Music and laughter surrounded the dance floor. Red scurried to the punch bowl for a cool drink. The cups were bigger than he was, but he was too thirsty to care. As he lifted the heavy cup to his mouth, the cup and all the punch tumbled onto the floor. Oh, poor guy. Now he's all drenched. Suddenly, Legs and Fleet flew at him from all directions. Red was in the middle of the dance floor. Oh my goodness. Is that the best place to be? If you're really, really tiny, there's feet everywhere. I don't know. He jumped left. He jumped right. He ran forward. Back, back, back. Then a bug kicked Red and his cup off the dance floor. Oh no. Fortunately, the cup saved him from being squished. Why did he have to be so small? Things can be so hard when you are so small. Isn't that right? You guys ever feel like it's really hard being little sometimes? Yeah, I know. Well, let's see how Red does, how he handles it. Well, he climbed a branch to watch everyone else have a good time. He wished he'd never come. Oh. Feeling very sad. Can you guys show me a sad face? Is that your best sad face? That's a really good sad face. Oh, he sat lonely on the bench. Red noticed another small bug waving hello. Can you guys take your hand? Wave hello? Hi. Look, what a pretty bug. She looked as delicate as a flower. She said her name was Lily. Like our Lily, the little fairy. And before Red could introduce himself, she asked him to dance. Red warned her how dangerous the dance floor was, but Lily just smiled. She had a surprise. Ooh, I love surprises. Let's see what it is. Lily took Red's hands, then wings, swept the couple off their feet, and high up into the air. Wow! Look at them! Can you believe it? The crowd looked so different from above, but that wasn't the end of her surprise. Suddenly, a bright glow appeared in front of Red. Lily was a firefly! Oh my gosh! I've never seen a real firefly except for one time. One time, it was hiding in a tree in my in-laws' backyard, and it was so tiny, flickering, almost like a twinkling star in the sky. Lily, the firefly! It was amazing! And they were dancing in their own spotlight. Wow, that's kind of romantic. Wow, their own spotlight special just for them. Red and Lily danced the Weevil Waltz flawlessly, high above a sea of antennae. That's their little antennae up here on top of their heads. 1, 2, 1, 2. The whole crowd watched the two flicker across the night sky. Finally, Red was as tall as his big brothers. Wow! Look at all those bugs. That night, Red and Lily flew and danced till dawn. Red felt as though he was the luckiest bug in the world, and he would never forget the Bow Weevil Ball. And that is the end of that story? Wasn't that so much fun? That was actually pretty cool. Well, I think maybe we should do a little dancing, shall we? Shall we dance? I think we shall. But first things first, we need to go to the red carpet, right? We've got to go to the red carpet, and we've got to have our pictures taken, right? So put on your glasses, and let's follow the dancing feet to the red carpet, to the ball. Up we go. And we're here at the red carpet. I better move my dress, or I'll move the red carpet. And it's time to take a few pictures. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready to pose for the camera? Yeah? Here we go. I'm going to use my phone and I'm going to take a couple of selfies. So, and I'm so cute. And it's just fantastic. And I'm fluffing my hair. And look at my earrings. Oh, I'm so fancy. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And I've got my dress. And I'm so cute. Because I'm fancy. That's right. Yes. Fancy. Ta-da! Photo shoot done. Take. We're finished. So, I think I'm all ready to get a little dancing done. Are you guys ready to do a little dancing? Yeah? Well, do you guys at home have a dance partner? Huh. I guess so. Baby Yoda's here! Baby Yoda can be my dance partner. Who do you guys have at home for your dance partner? Mom? Dad? Big brother? Big sister? Who knows? Well, I want to make sure I can see my dance partner pretty good. I'm going to pop my sunglasses right on top of my head there. Hey, Baby Yoda, will you dance with me? I think that was a happy laugh for yes. Come on, Baby Yoda. Let's show him how to do the dance of the waltz. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls at home, I need you to grab your dance partner. Fantastic. Baby Yoda, I'm going to show him a few steps if you'll just sit right here, okay? Just right there. Fantastic. Now, you're going to put up one hand, and you're going to put up the other hand. Now, if you have a dance partner, you're going to put this hand maybe around their waist, or perhaps up on their shoulder, depending on. And you're going to clasp each other's hands, just like this. So we're going to be like this. I'm going to pretend to dance for myself for a little bit. And we're going to do the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's a very simple waltz. So you guys ready? So we're going to step, and we're going to be on our toes. So make sure if you don't have on heels, like I totally put on my sparkly sneakers, because I don't want to be denting holes in the grass in high heels. So sparkly sneakers totally works. So back to position. Are we ready? If you're dancing by yourself at home, that's okay too. So we're going to do the waltz, and we're going to do a 1, 2, 3 step. Are you guys ready? On your toes, up on those toes, and we're going to step 1, 2, 3. Little steps. Let me pick up my feet, my dress so you can see. So it's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Little steps. 1, 2, 3. Big, little, little. 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 And we travel just like that. Now, I'm going to try it with Baby Yoda. Oh, Baby Yoda, will you be my dance partner? Yes? Here we go. I'm going to put my hand on your pretend summer waist. And I'm going to put my hand up. Are you ready to dance? Yes, let's dance. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Baby Yoda, dancing with me. Baby Yoda, dancing with me. Oh, he's such a good partner. Hey, what about me? Did you guys hear that? It's my turn. Hey, there's somebody that has really bad manners, and that's not very nice. Please dance with me. Oh my goodness. Has someone lost their mind, Baby Yoda? Let's find out who it is. Oh, gentlemen. Oh, gentlemen. Miss Akilah. Oh, Miss Akilah. Mi amor. Mi amor? What do you mean? I already have a husband. You're not going to be my new friend. No, I just want to dance. Wow, he just wants to dance. Well, you do have on a pretty fancy outfit. Can you guys tell how fancy his outfit is? He's got his fancy gold vest with his blue buttons, and he's got fancy shoes, and he's got fancy pants. That's right, I have the fanciest pants. And he even has a fancy bow tie. Well, Baby Yoda, I think I'm gonna have to trade up partners. He did say please. Please, please. Okay, let's trade out partners, shall we? So Baby Yoda, you have a seat right here on the red carpet. And let's put on a little fancy dancing music, shall we? Yes, we shall. Here we go. Are you ready to do the waltz with me? Good, sir? Fantastic. Here we go. I'm going to hold your hand like this. And you can put your hand on my shoulder, just like this. And we're going to fancy waltz. Yes, let's fancy waltz. Here we go. Are you guys ready at home? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Faster. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes. This is wonderful. I love dancing with Miss Akilah. And 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Wow, this is just so wonderful. Shall we dance one more time? Yes, we shall. So lovely. Are you guys at home dancing? Are you doing the 1, 2, 3? One more time. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Dancing with our friends. Wow, that was so wonderful. Thank you so much for the marvelous dance, good sir. And I'm going to curtsy because that is the very nice thing to do when you've had a wonderful dance. Thank you, good sir. He's going to bow. Wow, that was so nice of him. That was so nice. Have a seat with Baby Yoda. And I am going to curtsy, so I'm going to gather my dress, just like this. I'm going to take one leg behind me, and I'm going to curtsy. One more time on the count of 3. Let's curtsy. 1, 2, 3. Yes! Well, that was just so much fun. Are you guys ready to move on to something new? Yes. Let's, shall we? Let's follow the dancing feet back to our next attraction. Onward, then! Well, it's been such a beautiful, fancy day. It's time for us to make a little craft. Do you guys at home like to craft? Yes? Well, so do I. So, on this fancy afternoon, take off my sunglasses here. We are going to make something that what you would use at a fancy ball. And that fancy something is a masquerade mask. Wow, that's right. A fantastic masquerade mask that you can hold to your face and that you can dance with. You can hold it down and you can put it back at your face. You can take your pictures or you can just watch everybody just like that. So all you need to do to make one of these fantastical masks at home is grab yourself a chopstick. That's right, just a chopstick or any old wooden stick that you find outside in the yard. And you're gonna take some pipe cleaners. They can be sparkly or not. And you're just gonna twirl, 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 wrap them around the base of your stick. All right? Then you're gonna sit that down and you're gonna take a piece of cardstock. You're gonna trace out any shape mask you would like. Then you're gonna take a piece of felt and you are also going to use the same trace shape that you did for your mask. You're gonna cut them both out and glue them together. That way you have a nice soft side for your face that's not the paper, okay? This will make it nice and extra thick and secure. Now, to adorn it, I did take feathers and I just used hot glue to affix my wooden stick and my feathers. Now, if you have a lot of dry time, I didn't have quite a bit of dry time, you can use tacky glue. It dries super duper well. Tacky glue is amazing. And to make all of these amazing little swirls like I did, magical swirls on my mask, I just use markers and colored pencils. But if you like, you could also use crayons. And to adorn it, all I did was take little rhinestone gems from a little package. You can get them at the dollar store, Hobby Lobby. You can order them if you don't want to leave your house. They're really inexpensive. And I just glued them artfully in different places where I would like them to go. And last but not least, I took myself some glitter and the glitter glue because I think they're so super duper awesome. And I used the glitter glue to make some really cool swirls and outlines. And then I took extra glitter because I wanted it extra sparkly and fancy. And I put it all along. And to do the different colors, of course, you know, you change out the different colors, you shake off the glitter, all that good stuff. All right? So I think we do have a little bit more time before we wrap it up, before we say goodbye. So we are going to sing one little song before we go. And I want to thank you guys for joining me today. So again, one more time, our secret code of the day was Miss Akilah 01. Miss Akilah 01. That's right, all lowercase, so you can get those points for attending. Now, when you guys go out on all your amazing, fantastic, fancy adventures, you might just meet people. Like, I got to meet every single Disney princess, every single one. But I decided to share my picture of Princess Tiana with you. This was about 10 years ago, at least. I know, I had my hair dyed and everything. Yep, Princess Tiana is really, really, really nice. And so was Prince Naveen. So you never know where you could meet somebody fancy, even when you're fancy, right? Another really cool fancy place that you guys might go, or maybe you already have met someone, or maybe you're gonna get married yourself. But that's right, is a wedding photo. I don't know if you can see my photo here. There's a wedding picture. A picture of being super duper fancy. So you never know. But that's another place that a lot of people get super duper fancy, is at a wedding. You have to wear a fancy dress, and you get your hair fancy and makeup, and everybody gets fancy. Or you might decide to be unfancy, and then nobody's fancy at the wedding. And that's okay too. I mean, to each their own, right? So, I want to say goodbye. And before we go, we're going to sing a little song. Are you guys ready? It goes like this. Because it's fancy, right? Frère Jacques, dormez-vous, dormez-vous. Sono le mattina, ding ding dong, ding ding dong. And if you were to sing it in English, it would go like this. Are you sleeping? Are you sleeping, Brother John? Brother John, morning bells are ringing, morning bells are ringing, ding ding dong, ding ding dong. You guys are so awesome. I miss you all so much. I want to thank you for joining me this afternoon on this beautiful Tuesday. Again, my name is Miss Akilah with the St. Johns County Public Library System, and I encourage you to make sure you log in your secret code and please go online and register for all of our many other amazing programs, or just check out what we have coming for you. So thank you and have a beautiful afternoon. Goodbye.